We are searching for guests for Season 5. Do you have an event coming up in Bastrop County? Want to share news or information about your business? We want to know. Visit theheartofbastrop.com or send us an email to theheartofbastrop@gmail.com and be our guest.
Welcome to Season 5, Episode 1 of the Heart of Bastrop Talk Show. I'm TJ Finn with the Heart of Texas Chamber.
And I'm Connie Schrader, Mayor of the City of Bastrop. Season 5, TJ.
I know, I can't believe it. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm so excited about all the great guests that we're going to have this year. This particular episode is all about the Buyers and Builders Convention.
Things are growing fast in Bastrop, and that means that there's new construction. Everybody wants to remodel. If we didn't learn anything in COVID, it was that we didn't really like our living room anymore.
Exactly. That's absolutely true. And I tell you what, the show is going to be the ultimate commercial and residential home show. You get to come out, you meet real estate agents, you'll get to meet with builders and all these amazing vendors. It's going to be great.
And we've got a little sneak peek for them in this episode.
We do. Let's take a look.
We're here with Mary Walker with Superior Fence and Rail, and you are one of the vendors at the Buyer and Builders Convention.
Yes, I am.
And you guys are located just in the Del Valley area, but I hear you're doing a lot of work in Bastrop.
We do. We're in Bastrop probably 2 or 3 times a week. We've done 2 this past week here.
So if people come to visit you at the convention center, what will they find?
They will find samples of different types of fencing that we have. We have ornamental steel, we have vinyl, we have Trex, which is very popular right now because it has a lifetime warranty. It's made from recycled materials, so it's very earth friendly.
And what colors does it come in?
It comes in 3. It comes in a brown, a kind of a greenish, almost a tree green, and then a gray.
I think that's great, TJ. Nothing like having a lifetime warranty. Put that fence up and don't worry about it again.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so when you guys come out and you do the fencing, like I live in Tahitian Village, and sometimes it can be just a little confusing about going through their process and trying to figure out what permits I need and all that stuff. Is that something that you guys handle?
We handle it all.
Well, I needed that when I had my fence. Now I know you do fence. That's great to know. And so you Tahitian Village people, look, if you need somebody to handle all that permitting, you know where to go. That's awesome. I'm excited to take a look at your samples and your products. I know you guys will be at the show, and that's just. And so, what are you going to do at the show? Can you tell us a little bit about what people can expect when they come to your booth?
I'm actually going to have some of our salespeople there that can set up appointments if you want to have an estimate. I'm going to have some of our other, one of our gentlemen that does all of our automatic gates and stuff. He's going to be there hanging out, so you can get information about automatic gates if you're interested in that. And just a lot of good stuff. I'm really excited. This is my first builders convention in this area, so I'm really, really excited.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're really excited. This is the first one for Bastrop that I know of. I think they did a home show, but this is the first kind that is like a builders convention and expo, right? So where it's free to the public can come in at no charge, come in. And then, of course, the vendors, they have booths. You can look at their wares. You can, come in and talk to you about. I love that you're going to allow them to set an appointment right there, because sometimes that's a challenge, right?
Yes.
When you're trying to get somebody on the phone to like, hey, I need an appointment and all this scheduling. So for them to be able to do it right there, that's a big deal.
Well, and it's like we talked about with the show, it doesn't matter if it's brand new construction or if somebody's remodeling or if they're thinking about expanding. A lot of people are buying land and making that investment, and they may want to put a fence up now and they're going to come back with their house later.
Right.
So it sounds like you can take care of them no matter what they need.
Exactly.
I love that. I'm so glad that you guys are part of that convention. And, Connie, there's a website. It's called buildbastrop.com. You can also put in buildbastropcounty.com. And guess what? I'm going to leave these people's information up all year long. I'm not going to take it down after the show is over, because I think what are we doing? We're trying to build Bastrop, build it and help the people who are building, but we're trying to build and boost Bastrop County as much as possible. So I think that this website is a good start to that. So
Thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Join us for the first annual Bastrop County Buyers and Builders Convention and Expo, Saturday, September 17th and Sunday, September 18th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Bastrop Convention Center. This will be the ultimate home and commercial show. If you are buying, building, or expanding in Bastrop County, you do not want to miss this event. There will be keynote speakers, vendors, demonstrations, raffle prizes, and much more. Entry is free to the public. Find out more information or how to become a vendor at buildbastrop.com.
So we're here with Kerri Symank, and Kerri is with Elite Integrated Systems, and they are also going to be at the Buyers and Builders Convention on September 17th and 18th. We're so excited. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
We are a custom low voltage company. Low voltage isn't really known as a common term to most people, but what that entails is anything that requires a wire that's not your lights and your plugs, basically. So we do networking, cable, Wi-Fi optimization, security systems, home automation, security monitoring, camera systems, home audio, home integration, and the list keeps going.
Wow.
So it sounds like if you have a question, you need to be asking
This is
Kerri.
all right. And so you don't just do residential, you do commercial as well, right?
We are primarily in a custom residential market. However, we do all types of building. We do new construction as well as remodels and retrofits. So if you have an older home, we're happy to come in and give you an estimate on what you need. And custom doesn't have to be a scary word. It's not that we're a high-end, we do very high-end homes, but we can also do anything if you just need a simple security system, or if you need a couple cameras, or a little bit of help hanging a TV. We do no wires shown because I hate wires.
Wow, that's great. I remember, so when I had my TV put in, because it's over the fireplace, I was like, babe, how are we going to get a TV? We had to have somebody come install it because we didn't want wires hanging everywhere and all that. So yeah, I get that. That's an incredible thing. And guys, right here in Bastrop County, you got somebody you can call and say, hey, I need this done. Because it just always
Well, and
amazes
security's
me.
become such an important
Oh,
thing. And these
absolutely.
days, there's some latchkey kids, and you can, it doesn't matter if it's little ones that are coming home from school, or if it's an elderly parent that you want to know that they've made it home safely. It sounds like you were able to take
Absolutely.
care of all that.
Absolutely. We do everything from the automated locks and stuff, and we also have systems that are for elderly. I have a specific customer that has a sensor that we had to put in under the bed because his 93-year-old mother lived with him, and whenever she gets out of bed, it turns on a bathroom light so she can make it to the restroom, and then when she gets back in bed, it turns off the light.
That is amazing. I am stunned. Let me tell you, if you don't realize the importance of having safety features. I had a gentleman, and bless his heart, I love him so much, he worked for me, and he was an elderly gentleman. And he didn't show up for work one day, and we were really concerned. So Misty and I talked, and we were like, okay, we need to check on him. And his name's Chuck, and I'm sure he'll see this because he watches us. We're like, we need to check on him because he was off 2 days, and then the third day he didn't show up for work, and he never does that. So we called he lives in Austin. We called the Austin Police Department. They went, did a well check. Chuck had a stroke, and he was in his chair for 3 days with no food and water.
Oh, gosh.
It was really bad. And, had we not called and did a well check, he wouldn't have made it. But so to have, especially when you live alone, a way to have those safety features like that, that can be life-saving.
Absolutely.
Life-saving.
Well, and Kerri, it sounds like what people need to do is not tell you what they need, but tell you what kind of problem they're trying to solve. And
Exactly.
It sounds like you guys have some creative solutions.
Absolutely. We have been in business since 2005, and we've been in the Austin market. However, we live here in Bastrop, and we've never really expanded our market here. So it's really time for us to let people know that we're even here and that what we do and how we could help them. We pride ourselves on being good at listening and figuring out what the client needs and not trying to fix everything with the same one-size-fits-all solution like a lot of the other industries do.
I love that.
So I know they'll find you at the Builder and Buyers at the Convention Center, but where do they find you online?
Online, you can go to www.elitesystemstx.com. We don't have a huge, strong presence online because we are a strong word of mouth company. And so our references and our referrals really tell the story of what kind of a company we are. But you can get our information there. You can contact us there and reach out to us. Our office, we're always going to return a phone call and get you on the schedule. I'm happy to give anyone free estimates.
What's your number so we can call you?
Our number is 512-716-9551.
I love that. So, and these days, sometimes all you get is an email from somebody. So to be able to call and get a human on the phone.
That's what I was going to say.
fun.
There's nothing like personal service.
Absolutely.
Let me listen to your problem and let me solve your problem right here in Bastrop County.
I'm still blown away by the sensor you were saying in the back. I didn't even know something like that existed.
If you can think it, we can do it. If anything
I
you
love
think
it.
of, I mean, I have a sensor that if somebody pulls in my driveway, a certain lamp in my home turns on so that I know that somebody's coming down my driveway.
There you go.
So
Wow. Well, I'm getting old and I'm deaf. My watch went off a while ago and everybody's like, what's that? And I'm like, what? I didn't hear anything. So yeah, things like that might be helpful to me. I think it's getting older and I just don't hear as well as I used to. I think it's some pitches. So I have that weird hearing thing where you guys hear silence. I don't. I hear
tinnitus.
so I have some, it's like tinnitus. I thought it was tinnitus, but it's actually that as the earth core moves, it's really strange. I have this
interesting.
some weird thing where I can hear the motion of the earth. So if there's a hurricane or a storm, it changes. The tone changes. It's very strange.
interesting.
But I thought it was tinnitus. But it can sometimes, depending on what's going on with the earth, I can't hear certain tones. So
Yeah.
That's a whole different system.
it is a whole
TJ.
But I'm telling you, I think she can find a solution for it. That's what I'm saying.
Make sure you go to the Buyers and Builders Convention. Check out the very happy to have them right here in Bastrop County, Elite Systems. Thanks for stopping
Thank you
by,
very
Kerri.
much, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Good. Gotta think of
That
something
was
funny.
a rabbit trail.
Join us for the first annual Bastrop County Buyers and Builders Convention and Expo, Saturday, September 17th and Sunday, September 18th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Bastrop Convention Center. This will be the ultimate home and commercial show. If you are buying, building, or expanding in Bastrop County, you do not want to miss this event. There will be keynote speakers, vendors, demonstrations, raffle prizes, and much more. Entry is free to the public. Find out more information or how to become a vendor at buildbastrop.com.
So I'm here with Michelle Smith, and Michelle is my assistant manager at the Hampton Inn Suites here in Bastrop, Texas. All the shows that we've done in 5 seasons, we've never brought someone on from my hotel.
Well, it's about time because she's the face of Hampton and she's always that wonderful smile you see when you go through the door.
Absolutely. And the Hampton Inn is the host hotel for the Buyers and Builders Convention. We're, here to host all those out-of-town guests, builders coming in from out of town, guests that are coming for the free show. And I tell you, I want you to tell everybody a look, because they think I'm bragging if I'm talking about my hotel, but you can tell them how great it is and get away with it, right? So tell everybody a little bit about if you're a guest and you come in, what can you expect?
Oh my goodness. It's like home here. A lot of our guests always say, we come back all the time because I feel like I'm at home. I feel like this is my safe haven. So we're not your conventional hotel. This is what I tell everybody, is we're not your conventional hotel. We do love having you as family. And when our sign says we love having you here, it genuinely is how we feel.
Absolutely.
We're not too far from the airport. We're about 30 minutes from the airport, so we're really convenient. We're 5 minutes from downtown and shopping. We're only a walk away from food and shopping. So we're centrally located enough that it's perfect for every person who's coming in here who has something they want to do.
Absolutely. And it doesn't hurt that we have an indoor heated pool, right, Shell?
Oh, I know. In the hot tub, everybody has said, oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great hotel. And you know, we do a lot of the events. Connie, you know this, that Hampton Inn hosts a lot of events like Cult Classic and Corvette Invasion and the Night in Question.
The Night in Question, that's coming up here pretty
Pretty
quick.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I think folks enjoy about coming and staying at the Hampton is that you can make them be part of the community right away. You guys are so tied into the community, you can tell them what's going on,
Exactly.
what's coming up for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Give them a good place to a recommendation if they're hankering for some Mexican food or
Exactly.
they want some fried catfish. You can tell them where to
And
go.
you know, Connie, it's not just where can I go in Bastrop. It's where can I go in Bastrop County. So we
Right.
make sure that we know everything about Elgin, Smithville, Bastrop, Cedar Creek, everything in Bastrop County.
It's a
and
short
what's
drive
happening
away.
where. Exactly. So, you know, we just try to make sure that when you come, you are given the knowledge that you want to have a very great time in our great state, our great city, and our great county.
You know, I think a lot of people that live in Bastrop County, although Bastrop is the county seat, we do a lot of our living and playing in the entire county, right?
Yes.
So there are things we go to Elgin for. There are things that we go to Smithville for. We try to, like we say at the Heart of Texas Chamber, live our life local. Right?
Exactly.
Try to support other businesses within the county.
Right. Exactly.
So,
And that's the one thing that we always try to steer. You know, people are like, well, where can I go to eat? Well, we don't give them the Chili's because that's a national chain unless they really want something that, you know, one of our locals doesn't have. You know, if they want something like Mexican food, I send them up to Jalisco's or I send them to
Right.
Guadalajara. Or if they want steak, I'm like, well, the Roadhouse is right up there on 21 and they have one heck of a steak and their burgers are amazing.
right.
So, you know, it's just a matter of just getting that word out to them and then have them go explore that. And then when they come back to the hotel,
They're
it's my
excited,
favorite.
right?
Yes,
They're
it's my favorite. They're so excited. They're like, oh my gosh, you were right about this place. And I'm like,
Right.
Welcome to
right.
Bastrop.
Every guest, we host probably almost all of the film crews that come in.
yes, we
here.
do.
And so these film people, they come in, they're, you know, they love, we all know from the film industry, if you're a film person like me, sometimes you have these long days and you're just so exhausted. But they have the convenience of, you know, all this stuff right here at their fingertips. And that makes it easy. Even have a Walmart right there. So Walmart just did their new grand opening. Just having that right there and be able to run
Right.
over there and get what you need.
That's within
it's
walking
convenient.
distance of our hotel, actually.
It doesn't help
doesn't
that our
take
rooms
that
are
long.
gorgeous, right? That
Our rooms are gorgeous, but you're trying to brag again.
I'm
Let
just
me tell the
saying.
story.
I'm just saying, we did repaint all 89
We
rooms.
did.
and
We
our
totally
furniture.
repainted all 89 rooms. We've retouched up all of our furniture. Our bathrooms are amazing. All of our wallpaper is been redone.
But as
and
great as
just
we
love
are,
it.
as great as we are, and we will say we're great, there are other great hotels here.
There
We have
are.
the Holiday Inn, just
That's-
the Holiday Inn
That's the
Express.
hotel that we
Dawn is
work
a
with.
Sweetheart. Yeah.
Yes, we work
and
with
all
her a
these
lot.
other hotels around the area. So Bastrop, hotel-wise, is we're doing really well.
We are.
Yeah.
We have amazing groups that we work with. Even our Airbnbs that we work
Yeah.
with on a time, you know, when we run out of space, we're like, okay, well, you know,
Because
let's send you this
because
way.
we are a Hilton, and it's not because we're wonderful. We know we're wonderful, but it's not that. We're a Hilton, so we're going to fill it first in any market. Doesn't matter where you're at. Your Hilton's always going to be the rate leader because that's just how they are. But we're going to fill it first, and then everything that is going to overflow into all of the different hotels, and that's what you want. So with the Buyers and Builders Convention, every other event that I do through Sizzla Media and Events, I don't want to just fill up the Hampton. I want to fill up every hotel.
Fill up
in town.
every hotel. And
Right.
we actually do, TJ, we actually do accomplish that goal almost
Yeah.
every single event that we put on. Because if we don't have it here, I can get you to a place where you can lay your head but come have fun with us.
Yeah, because we don't want to leave Bastrop County. We're going to help you find accommodations. in Bastrop.
Exactly.
Well, Michelle, thank you.
You're so
for-
welcome.
For coming on and bragging about our hotel, but thank you for everything you do for the Hampton.
Yes,
and,
ma'am.
And the events as well. We
Yeah,
really
it's my
appreciate
pleasure.
that.
I
So
love
you
my job.
guys, you know, we're the host hotel here in Bastrop for the Buyers and Builders Convention. So, you know, if you need us, give us a call, 512-321-2898.
And if you need my extension, that's 503.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are searching for guests for Season 5. Do you have an event coming up in Bastrop County? Want to share news or information about your business? We want to know. Visit theheartofbastrop.com or send us an email to theheartofbastrop@gmail.com and be our guest.